taken. This is Sanjita Tabassum. Hope all of you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah, I'm cool and Janji. So today I'm back with another video in RDM English School. I'm a student of RDM English School. Firstly, I want to thank our honorable teachers, Rubat sir and Shobal sir, for giving me the golden opportunity to make videos and upload it in this group. So today my video is about a wonderful matter. So let's get started. So in our 21st class, we have learned parts of speech. Firstly, we have learned parts of speech. The definition of parts of speech is every single word we use in a sentence. Is called a parts of speech. How are the types of parts of speech? How many types of parts of speech? There are 8 types of parts of speech. They are noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Firstly, in our 21st class, we have learned noun. The definition of noun is noun refers to any kind of name. Whatever we are watching or seeing. Nouns are used to name. Nouns are used to name persons, things, animals, events, places, ideas, etc. Example, Karim does not like to go to school. So in our 32nd class, we have learned about pronoun. The definition of pronouns is the word which we use instead of noun is called pronoun. What are the types of pronoun? There are 3 types of pronoun. They are subjective pronoun, objective pronoun, and possessive pronoun. These 3 are the types of pronoun. Firstly, we have learned subjective pronoun. I, we, you, it, he, she, they, one, who. These all are subjective pronoun. Then, come to the objective pronoun. We, us, you, it, him, her, them, when. These all are objective pronoun. Then come to the possessive pronoun. My, mine, our, ours, your, yours, its, his, hers, their, theirs, one's, whose. These all are possessive pronouns. In our 23rd class, we have learned simple tense with be verb. And firstly, we have learned present simple tense with be verb. Structure of present simple tense with be verb is subject plus am, is, are plus object or extinction. Let me give you an example. I'm a student of RDM English School. Then the structure is affirmative sentence. Subject plus was where plus object. Subject plus was where that's the structure of past simple tense with be verb. Subject plus was where plus object or extinction. So let me give you an example. I was a student of class 4. And then the structure is future simple tense with be verb. The structure is subject plus will be or shall be plus object or extinction. So let me give you an example. I will be a student of class 6. So then we have learned present indefinite tense. The structure of present indefinite tense is subject plus verb 1 plus object. So let me give you an example. I go to school. Then we have learned the affirmative sentence. The affirmative structure is subject plus verb 1 plus object. So let me give you an example. I eat rice. So then the negative structure is subject plus do not plus verb plus object. So let me give you an example. I do not like this. I don't like it. Then we have learned universal truth. Universal truth means that doesn't changes. Like the sun rises in the west. We can't say that the sun rises in the west because it always rises. The sun always rises in the east. Then we have learned habitual facts. Habitual facts mean that you always do it, like always, not always, minimum. Every day you do it, like I always join autumn English school class. And then in our 24th class, we have learned pronunciations of either and neither. And the pronunciation of either, we pronounce it either, and but we have to know that the pronunciation in British and American. In British pronunciation, it will be either, and in American pronunciation, it will be either. And then in the pronunciation of neither will be, in British it will be neither. And then in American pronunciation, it will be neither. The pronunciation will be neither. After that, in our 25th class, we have learned present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. The structure of present continuous tense is subject plus am, is, are plus verb 1 means present form of verb plus ing plus object or extinction. So let me give you an example. I'm going to school. I'm going to school. So then the negative structure is subject plus am, is, are plus not. Not plus verb plus ing plus object. So let me give you an example. They are not taking their lunch. They are not taking their lunch. Then the interrogative structure is am, is, are plus subject plus verb plus ing plus object or extinction plus question mark. So let me give you an example. Am I going to school? Am I going to picnic? In our 26th class, we have learned some smart vocabulary or smart words. So the first one is picturesque. The meaning of picturesque is beautiful like a painting. So then the second one is sleepy, not like this sleepy, that's sleepy. The meaning is peaceful place. Then the third word is cosmopolitan. A city. The meaning is a city that has many different people and many different cultures. Then the fourth word is fascinating, means very interesting. Then the word is out of the world, means something really good and you enjoyed that most. Then the word is breathtaking view, means amazing view. Then the word is head for. Head for means to go for a direction. Then the word is to try something on, means to try that it suits you or fits. Then the word is main meal. Main meal is lunch, and that means lunch. Main meal is lunch. Then the word is dine in, means taking food in home. And then the word is dine out, means taking food in any restaurant or any hotel. And then in our 37th class, we have learned third conditional sentence. The structure of third conditional sentence is if plus subject plus have, has, or had plus verb 3 plus subject plus would have or could have plus verb 3 plus object or extinction. So then we have learned sentence. How many types of sentence? There are two types of sentence. They are affirmative sentence and negative sentence. So let me give you an example of affirmative sentence. The example is, he will always speak the truth. And then the example is, he will never tell a lie. And then in our 38th class, we have also learned that there are 5 types of sentence also. The first one is imperative sentence. The meaning of imperative sentence is, imperative sentence is a type of sentence that gives us instructions, advice, and expresses a command. And then we have learned the second one. The second one is optative sentence. The meaning of the optative sentence is the sentence which expresses a prayer or any wish. So then we have learned the third sentence. The third sentence is exclamatory sentence. We all know the exclamatory symbol. In any sentence, after the finishing of any sentence, if there is exclamatory sentence, we can know that this is an exclamatory sentence. So then the meaning of the exclamatory sentence is the sentence that contains surprise or emotions. And then in our 29th class, we have learned ought to and present perfect tense. First, we have learned ought to. Ought to, where we can use ought to. We can use ought to instead of should. Instead of should, we can use ought to if we find any responsibility. We can also use ought to instead of any obligation. We can use ought to instead of any advice, yeah? And then we have learned present perfect tense. The structure of present perfect tense is subject plus have or has plus verb 3 plus object or extinction. And then the negative structure is subject plus have not means haven't or has not means hasn't plus verb 3 plus object or extinction. Then the interrogative structure is have or has plus subject plus verb 3 plus object plus question mark. And then in our 30 number class, we have learned had better or had better. So we can use had better in any if we find verb 1. And like an example, Behesti had better go to a doctor. You had better buy some internet because you're going to miss today's RDM English class. So then we have learned some preposition. If we find month or year, we have to sit there in. And if we find date or day, we have to sit there on. So then we have learned. In our 31st class, we have learned pronunciations. The first pronunciation is. The pronunciation of is will be is. And then the pronunciation is was. The pronunciation will be was. And then the pronunciation is for. It can be pronounced for or it can be also pronounced for. For or for. Then the pronunciation is there. It can be also pronounced there and it can be also pronounced there. And then are. It is also like same. We can pronounce are and we can pronounce are. And then the pronunciation is because. The pronunciation of because, it will be because. So then the pronunciation is then we have learned some informal contractions. The first one is don't know. We don't know. the pronoun, it will be don't know, don't know, and then the informal contraction is let me. The pronunciation will be let me. The contraction form will be let me. Let me. Then the word is give me. Give me. And then the word is out of the world. And then in our 32nd class, we have learned present perfect continuous tense. The present perfect continuous tense is to express an action that started before a long time, but still it's going on. And the structure is subject plus have, has plus been plus verb plus ing plus object or since for, not object, since or for plus object or extinction. The negative structure is subject plus have, has plus not plus been plus verb plus ing plus since for plus object. In our 33rd class, we have learned how to relax your accent. And the first way is vowel to vowel, and the second way is consonant to vowel. The first one is take a sentence like a. Here, the last word of like is e. It's also vowel, and a is also vowel. The pronunciation will be like a. And then take a word. I am taking slice of. The pronunciation will be slice of. Then go to the consonant to vowel. The word is get up. Here, T is consonant and A is vowel, so it will be get up. In our 34th class, we have learned past indefinite tense. The affirmative structure is subject plus verb 2 plus object. The negative structure is subject plus didn't plus verb 1 plus object. The interrogative structure is didn't plus did plus subject plus verb 1 plus object. In our 35th class, we have learned changing sentence from affirmative to negative. So the first one is affirmative sentence, like let's take a line. The line is I'm a good student. So let make it negative. You have to follow that. The word will be the meaning. The meaning will be same, but the word will be negative. So, I am a good student. The negative will be I ain't a bad student. In our 36th class, we have learned pronunciations of alphabets. We only just know the alphabets, what are the alphabets A, B, C, D, but we also have to pronounce them correctly. So that we have to know the correct pronunciation. Yeah. So the first pronunciation is A. The pronunciation of A will be A. B. 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 C. C. D. D. E. E. F. F. G. We pronounce it D, but it will be D. You have to pressure it. H. I. J. K. L. M. N. N O P Q. We pronounce it Q, but it's totally wrong, totally incorrect. We have to pronounce Q. R. S. T. U. V. W. We pronounce it W. It will be W. X. Y. Z. We can pronounce it Z, or we can pronounce it Z. Or Z. In our 37th class, we have learned how to question in English. So the first one is, how long will you go to? How long will you eat? How long will you do this word? It means তুমি কখন এটা করবে, তুমি কখন খাবে, তুমি কখন যাবে. We can use it. How long will you go to? How long will you eat? Then, how much are the apples? How much are the bananas? Here you want to know what's the price, what's the cost of these bananas, cost of these apples. Miss, তুমি জানতে চাচ্ছ এই আপেলগুলোর দামটা কত? তখন তুমি বলতে পারো, how much are the bananas? How much are the apples? Then the word is, how far is the library? How far is the school? Here you want to know that how far is the library is from you. মানে তুমি জানতে চাচ্ছ লাইব্রেরিটা তোমার থেকে কত দূরে আছে. You can use there, how far is the library? Then the word is, how many days will you live there? মানে তুমি জানতে চাচ্ছ কতদিন তুমি সেখানে থাকবে. Then the word is, where do you live? মানে তুমি জানতে চাচ্ছ তুমি কোথায় থাকো. Then the word is, what do you do? মানে তুমি জানতে চাচ্ছ তুমি কি করো. In our 38th class, we have learned how to change sentences from affirmative to negative. So the first one is every. We can use not, no, slash, but. Example, every man wanna go to any restaurant. That's an example. Every man wanna go to any restaurant. Then the word is, and we can change it like no man but wanna go to any restaurant. Then we have learned, and we can also use not only slash but also. We can use like not only me but also every man wanna go to any restaurant. In our 39th class, we have learned how to give an extempore speech. Extempore speech means any speech, like a sudden speech. You are going to any party and you don't know, you have to give a speech about that party. And then, suddenly, people are saying you to give a speech about our party. So, you have to give a speech. You don't have any way. So then you have to give an extempore speech. So that's all about my today's presentation. Thank you everyone for watching. Allah Hafiz. See you all in the next video. Bye bye.